Apparently, this printer is easy to set up. There are dozens of Bambu P2S unboxings, but none by someone who doesn't know what they're doing. Until now. And before you panic, yes, it works. But getting there took a while. Let's unbox our printer. Let's go print something. My new Bambu Lab P2S. And before you ask, no, of course I'm not sponsored by Bambu. I mean, come on guys, I've got 35 subscribers. But if you like the video, make sure to hit that subscribe button and smash that like. So let's get to opening it and let's check out the P2S by Bambu. All right, go ahead and open the box, see what we have in here. In the box, we got a quick start guide. We'll toss that to the side. I don't throw them away like you see a lot of other videos where they throw them off to the side. I often regret doing that, so. Looks like we got a toolkit. And that's it, and a QR code. Scan the QR code for detailed unboxing guide, or you can watch my video. All right, now we gotta lift this out of the box. So, grab with both hands, lift it up, bring it over here to the table. All right, let's take off the plastic. And the front of the machine looks to be this side. Face it this way. All right, cool. So, let's remove the tape and take off all the plastic. Okay, glass piece comes off just like that with the tape, so be careful with that. We'll set that off to the side for now. Back in the box. Move the top foam here. Okay, got accessory box. And we have the AMS right inside the printer, it looks like. So go ahead and take the tape off and let's open the door here. Absorbent material. You can save that for your filament. All right, let's take the plastic off the glass here. Tape off this side. All right, and off the plastic comes. Okay. All right, let's see here. Let's go ahead and I'll lift this and remove the plastic real quick. And then we'll start taking everything out of the printer. Go ahead and pull the foam pieces out. Looks like there's 4 of them. In the front. Oh my. There, that one comes out. And then this one comes up the front. All right. And we'll see if the AMS will slide out. No. Is it screwed to it? Oh yeah, all right. So actually it is screwed to here, right there. Looks like 2 screws right there. So let me take these 2 screws off and then we'll remove the AMS. All right, so this Allen wrench, the big one that's in your toolkit, that's the one that's gonna undo these right here. So get these unscrewed and we'll get this out of the printer. Let's see if it's got that new printer smell. Yeah, I don't get anything. Can't wait to use it. See how easy it is. Everyone says these are super easy. We're gonna put that to the test. If you guys have watched my videos, you know how many problems I run into every episode. So let's see if this one is looking for prints proof. We'll slide that out the top. Now, ooh. All right, we'll put that off to the side for now. And inside the printer, we have more foam. Lots more foam. So let's remove these foam pieces. First, I'm gonna get my box cutter, my trusty box cutter. Box cutter, let's open this box. Slice through the zip tie and not pull this thing. So, like that. Just slice through it nice and slow. Or my box cutter needs to be sharpened. I've been opening a lot of boxes lately. It's Christmas time. A lot of stuff from Amazon and whatnot. So I'm gonna get a pair of scissors for that one because that one is on there tight and I don't want to damage the print head. So let's use these scissors. Cut that off. Probably should have done that with the rest of the zip ties, but I thought my knife would work just fine. Okay, pull that zip tie out. All right, now get that off. I didn't break it, I promise. That just clips on. Boom. Just like that. Now we'll go ahead and get the screws out. We got here, 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 back here. Those screws need to be removed. These orange pieces need to come off. So might as well take those off, I guess. Just like that. Come off. Just peel them back towards you. Like so. Take the orange pieces off. All right, and let's go ahead and get our Allen wrench again. And we'll take all these screws off. Again, with our big Allen wrench. The long Allen wrench, I should say, not the, well, I guess it is the bigger one too. So, can't, there it is. You have to kind of either stand up and reach your arms down there, which I have this on a high table, or you can sit down and just kind of blindly feel for it. I'm not giving up on the Elegoo. I'm just, I wanted to get this because everyone was saying how easy Bambu is. And like I said, I want to put that to the test. I also wanted a multicolor printer as well. We'll get this last screw for this plastic piece here that secured the AMS here, and then we'll get the other one holding the print bed down. Get the foam removed, get the screen on, and then we have to hook up our AMS, and then I think we might be up and going and start calibrating this thing. So let's see here. All right, it's free. Okay, so we'll just set that off to the side. I'll pick it up so the dogs don't play with it in a little bit. All right, try to get the, they don't make this one easy, do they? And it doesn't feel like this is loosening, but I'm sure it is. It's just a really long screw. I'm holding this in. Of course it is. Why would it not be in the most inconvenient place on the printer? Okay, and it's out. Open up our accessory box. Use our box cutter here. Cut along the side there. And there's our screen right there. So we'll take the screen out. Our screen is gonna go right there in front. All right, so if you look, this is up on the screen. So you want this facing up towards the printer. That's why it was hard to get in. So we'll just clip this in now. All right, and it's in. And it shouldn't be hard to clip in at all. So, and then you just slide it. I slid it to the left, put it in, slide it to the left, and it locks right into place. Onto the AMS. So let's go ahead and grab that and put our glass on top. We'll remove the plastic from the top here, from the glass, and we'll put it, tuck that hose in there. I don't know, we might have to do something with that hose, but we'll put that on top. And we'll put next to the AMS, goes on top. All right. Now we remove the packaging in here. Okay, this comes up, and we'll remove the foam. Remove the tape and the outer packaging. Okay. We got to hook up our tube to the back of the printer from our AMS feeder, which I'm sure that's in here. Open that, there it is. There's our tubes. And then we'll go around to the back of the printer and hook this up. Now we're gonna move this tube and put that up into here. All right, goes in just like that. And you'll feel it hook and then give it a little tug and it should stay there in place. All right, now we'll run our tube from here, up here, sorry, up there, down to right here on the side. Push the tube in till it kind of clicks in a little bit. It's not a click like an audible click, you just kind of feel it, and then you shouldn't be able to retract it until you hit the button. And then we're gonna go into the top point right here. So we'll put that in there. All right, and then right in there, and you, again, you shouldn't feel it go. All right, next we put our cable on, click into here, onto this one, bingo. And now we'll click this end right into here. The instructions say to go into the right one, so that's what we're gonna do. Because the thing is, you can connect more than one AMS to this printer. So, and then a little bit of cable management. Never hurt anyone. I think I have some zip ties, which I'll use a little bit later for that. And then now we need the spool holder. So let's grab that. And let's just slide it in until it clicks. All right, that popped in. Okay, so we'll just click this in here, and we'll click that in there. It should go in there, just like that. And that clicks in just like so. So I use the smaller tube for this, from here on the spool holder to there. All right, now it looks like we just put the power cord on. So we'll do that, and we'll turn it around and get it plugged in. All right, now we'll just go ahead and turn on the machine. Switch right back here, flip it on. Oh, it sings too. Select English. We are North America. All right, and then you'll join it to your network by using this app, and then we'll scan the QR code. Confirm, well, that was quick. Confirm bind, and then it's gonna bind. Ooh, I can name my printer. We shall name her Layla. Great song by Eric Clapton. Confirm. Okay, now we got Layla connected to our phone. All right, we'll skip that. Before verifying, remove all the screws. We did that. Oh, we've got to do a calibration. Let's calibrate. And maybe that'll allow us to move these foam pieces, because hopefully. Play dodge the printer. Pull the foam out. All right, got it. That's a fun game. Play dodge the printer. All right, now we wait a half hour. Now let's go ahead and get started. So we probably need to now put in our filament. So we need to find some filament. Let me grab a roll of filament from my case. All right, let's throw our black filament, black PLA filament, into the feeder. And we just put it in. Oh, there it goes. You have to push towards the spool. Well, that's nifty. It's pretty easy to put in there. You just push it and it does all the work for you. Whoa. What are we doing? Are we good? We cool? Just gonna shut you. Don't get mad at me, please. All right, let's do a benchy, because that's what we do, evidently. Benchy. All right, and hit next. Print. Okay, are we ready now? All right, see how it goes, and we'll check back on it. 24 minutes later, benchy is done. Now, my daughter has a question, and she says, get some water to see if benchy floats.
Oh, come on.
Nope, benchy's too top heavy. But it did come out just fine. There we go. All right, I can't wait to see what this printer does. So I think next we'll print a poop chute for it, and I'll show you guys how to do that. Let's do this one right here. This one looks good. We'll download it. Download all. Right, there it is. Extract it. Extract all. I extract it back into the downloads folder. And then there it is. All right, we'll go back into our slicer here. Well, that's not mine. P2S, bam. Click on the little box here, add our print, which will be in our downloads if you remember correctly. It's the P2S. There's the slide. Open it. Oh my, that's big. Says okay. It's going to take quite a bit of filament. That's fine. Device. Preview. We're going to go ahead and print. Got our PLA in there, and we'll hit send. Please check the following. There are unknown filaments. Please check whether they are required filaments. We'll hit confirm. We know it's PLA filament. It's going to send the job to the printer. Voiceover Brad here. Wanted to kind of go over what you're seeing here in this time lapse with all the rough parts on the bottom. When I had originally calibrated this, I calibrated it on a different table, and then I moved it to a sturdier table when I did this print, and it threw the calibration off. So when I sped up the print, it wasn't printing correctly. So I slowed it down to kind of clean up the edges, and that's what you saw there when it changed to kind of more of a smooth texture. But once I calibrated on the table that it was going to stay on, which was a more sturdy table, we had no more problems with this, and all the prints have been coming out clean since. I just wanted to explain that to you guys. All right, after 5 hours, our chute is done, so we'll hit OK. We'll come in and we'll grab it off the printer. Oh, that removed easily. And we'll just slide our chute right into here, and we'll make sure it lines up with that hole where the filament waste comes out, and it does right there. So I want to go over a couple things with this printer. First, the thumbstick that I didn't go over when we plugged it in. This is so that we can save our time lapse. We can save our time lapses on the thumb drive. Without it, I can't find another way to save time lapses. The AMS feeder is not the only way to get filament into the machine. As I kind of alluded to when I installed it, you have on the side here your filament spool holder as well. So you can also load filament in that way. If you're setting this up alongside of me and you got it for Christmas, I hope you really enjoy the printer. So ABP, always be printing. And be sure to smash that like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.